Whoa. Yo, welcome to another artist highlight. Soulshed TV, Soulshed everything. Yo, we got my brother from another mother. Lakes the voice.
Hey Shay, what's up?
Yeah, man, what's up, yo?
Good to see you, man.
What's up? We got a lot of dope stuff that's on the way. Of course, you got your Soul Train at Soulshed.
Absolutely, yes, absolutely. Dope. I got some looks that I'm trying to test out, you know. I got some little 70s looks.
Yeah.
We're gonna see what's going on. I know Drea definitely is already got the ball rolling, so I'm trying to keep up for sure.
So we're just gonna go through a few of these, like, you know, because what I always wanted to do was get inside your musical mind and see where things really rooted from with you as a musician. How did you get started with music?
I mean, I've been singing for a long time, you know what I'm saying, but I didn't really start to take it serious until I started to like sing in front of people, I guess. Mm-hmm. 'Cause I don't know. I mean, I guess I could say I was a little shy. I mean, we all kind of coming up were a little shy, but like after a while, it wasn't really me being shy. It was just like I didn't care enough to like sing. Like I just wasn't into it. You know what I'm saying? And so once I started to like sing in front of people, to be honest, I know one of the biggest turning points is when I figured out how much women like to sing. Women like that.
Sing about them draws.
Yeah. I was like, oh, is that what it is? Yeah. If I'm being completely honest.
Right,
yeah,
right.
I started to sing in front of people like late in high school, like maybe junior or senior year in high school, and like I started to notice that like people, like it wasn't just me who thought I was good. Like everybody was like, no, you like really can sing. And so like after high school, I just started to like take it serious. That's when I started to like learn how to play the keyboard and like pick up instruments and like try to make songs. You know what I'm saying? Like at like 19, 20, I think I tried to like make my first song, and I was getting good feedback from the songs, and then it kind of just got the ball rolling from there. I believe that's like around the time me and you met, actually.
Right. And I was just gonna bring it up because I'm like, when I met you, you were playing keyboard, like piano.
Yeah.
Like, you know, and like guitar. And I remember you was like, yeah, I just started picking up the guitar, and as soon as you picked up, start playing, I'm like, yeah, bro, you a little bit past the beginning stage. Just like, yeah.
I mean, for me, the instruments, it was more so like to be able to either like perform or like play and sing. Like I wanted to be able to do that. Like I wanted to just not be able to sing, but like I wanted to play and sing. That way I could like have like a double threat, I guess. You know what I'm saying?
I know you said the ladies really inspired the like singing part. You know what I'm saying? But what inspired you to say like I'm not just gonna sing? Because it's a bunch of just, you know what I'm saying, singers. But like what made you say like, yo, I'm gonna play this too? What was that mean?
Well, I guess I could say one of the biggest things again was my mom actually, when I was maybe like 15 or 16, it was when I was in high school. I don't remember what age I was. She bought a piano and like put it in the house. And so like for years it was like collecting dust. You know what I'm saying? Like nobody in there was playing it. And so again, as I started to like learn like, I can sing, and like people like that I can sing, you know what I'm saying? And other people think I can sing. I started to like want to be honest, like I wanted to start impressing people. So like I would go home and like, okay, the songs that were out at the time, like the songs that people like, let's like for example like a Music Soul Child song. Like if a girl or anybody would just be like, oh, can you sing this? I wanted to not only be able to sing it, I wanted to be like, I could play it too. So I went straight into like learning how to play songs without really even learning how to play the instrument first. You know what I'm saying? Like I just wanted to learn how to play the songs. Same thing with the guitar. Like if I could play a song, I knew I could do something, and I kind of went from there and I kind of learned backwards, to be honest. Like I learned how to play songs and I learned how to play.
Cool. So Lakes the Voice, where did the name come from?
Okay, so my last name is Lakes, so.
It's your real last name?
My real last name.
I'm acting like I don't know.
Right, but yeah, so that's where that came from. I was trying to figure out a way to incorporate it because I do like that as an artist name, Lakes. And where the voice came from is when I actually connected with the band that I actually play with. I'm sure. I mean, I know you know them, but the audience, like most people know, the band that I play with, Crusade the band. When we actually linked up together, it was almost like meant to be, kind of like how the universe kind of rises up and meets you where you at. Because it was like I was kind of looking for a band, and they were actually a whole band without a lead singer. Like they had the full drum, 4-piece drum, bass, guitar, and keys, and they had nobody to sing. So it was just like, how can we not? You know what I'm saying? And, but I remember the keyboard player, my brother Daryl. Of course, you know my brother Daryl.
Easy.
Yeah, he was actually the first one I linked up with, and he was like, "Man, all we missing is the voice. All we missing is the voice."
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Dang.
And it kind of just stuck after that. Like every time he would introduce me to people, he'd be like, "We finally got us a voice. We got the voice. That's the voice right there."
Right.
And ever since then, like, I would hear it and I just really liked how it sounds. I was like, yeah, the voice. Like, Lakes. I'm Lakes. The voice. I would start introducing myself like that. Like, these are the band and I'm the voice. Lakes. And it just stuck. And that's how we're here now. I've definitely changed it a few times on my own.
Oh, yeah, right. J Lakes,
yeah,
right?
It used to be J Lakes. Then it was, and then I would kind of play around with the way I would do the J. Like, at first it was just the J, the initial. Then it was like the J-A-Y. Because people used to call me Jay back in the day. That's my nickname. But and then, you know, I was actually really set on Lakes. Like, I was just gonna leave it at that, to be honest. But again, like, as in the midst of that, like, that's when I met the band, and like they just kept calling me the voice.
Right.
And I just kind of liked how it sounds, so I just left it as Lakes the voice.
Lakes the voice.
Yeah. So.
What are your like musical influences? Because like when I hear your music, I hear like a bunch of different genres, a bunch of different sounds. Like, you know, it's not just one thing. I'm just interested to see like who or what are you influenced by musically?
Man, that's a good one too. That's a real good question. I mean, probably gonna sound cliche, but like there's a lot. I ain't gonna say everybody because it's definitely not everybody. Like, but there's a lot of artists that I'm influenced. I mean, I guess to name a few, like, okay, so if we're gonna name a few, we want to go old school. Let's say, like, definitely like Sam Cooke.
Okay.
Like Stevie Wonder, absolutely Stevie Wonder. I really love like the way they make songs. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like they're really great at making songs.
I can definitely see those two though. Yeah. Sam Cooke and Stevie Wonder.
Yeah, their songwriting ability is like crazy, especially for like the time they were in. You know what I'm saying?
True. Yeah.
Marvin Gaye and David Ruffin have like two of the greatest like voices I've ever heard. You know what I'm saying? Like, I love the way they sing. I mean, Michael Jackson, Prince are like two of the greatest performers ever. Right. And all of these artists have great music. Just, you know what I'm saying? Just me pointing out like what I like most about them. And I mean, even newer artists, like, I mean, of course, you got Usher, you got like Chris Brown, you know what I'm saying? Like, and even like more modern artists, like I'm really a fan of like Party Next Door. Like, I love his writing ability. Yeah. Immaculate to me. Or like, even like Beyonce and Rihanna. You know what I'm saying? Like, true. How could you not? You know, like all of those. There's so many. Like, even rappers. Like, I'm influenced by Jay-Z. Like, Jay-Z has he's one of the most influential artists to me ever. Like, and I'm not even a rapper, but like. Right. I can never.
No, you got the bars now. Don't be trying to say I ain't no rapper, bruh.
I do what I can a little bit. Like, again, like there's Jay-Z is like one of the, like Kanye West, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like it doesn't end with just singers or male singers or rappers. Like it's a lot of people. So
True.
I mean, I could keep going, but you know, we'll
Right.
be here.
What's the album that changed your life?
Tell you my life.
Like that one album that was like,
That
you know,
one.
like, or maybe one. It's hard to say one album. Maybe one of the albums that like that was a significant piece of work right there.
Yeah. For time's sake, because I could really think about this and give like a really wild answer. But yeah, just probably not have the time. But I know off the bat for sure. I know one for sure. Confessions. Definitely.
Yeah.
Changed the game. Like after that, I was like, yo, this is like, I might have to like really start singing. You know what I'm saying?
So Confessions was that jam.
Yeah, like Confessions. Like I said, for time's sake, just for the question's sake, I'm a roll with that. There's definitely more, but like Confessions is definitely one. So it's
no, that was a game changer for me too.
Yeah.
Like they all sounded different. That was an album that where nothing really sounded the same off of there. Like
it was probably one of the only poppy kind of songs on there, and then he was like really getting into his R&B bag as you listen to. It was really good. I mean, it was like good singing, there was good writing, you know what I'm saying? Jermaine Dupri definitely did his thing. Just good sequences with the song, like it was like a whole story. That was a piece of work. It was a masterpiece for sure.
Like how did sounds like that and artists like that influence your style? Like, I mean, like, in what part of, like, how similar is your catalog to like your like playlist on like Tidal or like, you know what I'm saying?
You know that was a really good question, and I'm so glad you asked that, because I feel like I was having this conversation with somebody not too long ago. I don't remember, but so I have like a playlist. Like I've been making playlists forever, you know.
Right.
Like we've been making playlists forever.
Yeah, since mixtape days.
Yeah. And so like lately I've been noticing like my latest playlist, like say let's just take from the last 3 or 4 years. I have like kind of like a playlist for each year, and
so I do it too.
Yeah, and to be honest, it doesn't really like, that's not really the point of it. Like that's not really how I mean for it to be.
Right.
It just kind of happens like that. I kind of just make a playlist and then I'm like, oh yeah, all of these songs are like from 2018 or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I've been looking at them lately, and like to be honest, they don't really
sound like it.
They don't really sound like my music, but I really like those songs. I guess I kind of like, for me, it only takes just like one small thing. I mean, it could be a big thing too, but like it only takes one small thing about a song or anything or an artist. Like I can take a song and I'll listen to a song and I'll be like, yo, I really like the strings in this song.
Yeah.
And then I can like take those strings and kind of derive something else.
Right.
That's more like personal to me, you know what I'm saying? But like I definitely use the strings from Confessions or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like I definitely use those strings. And now the song doesn't really sound like that, but like it got them strings in it. You know what I'm saying? So like it kind of just only takes like one thing. Like I like the piano on here. I like the break. I like the drum break on here. I'm gonna use that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I like the guitar on there. And that's kind of, I guess, that's kind of, even though if we talk about like Usher, I mean, I if we being honest, I stole a lot of stuff from Usher. Like, I definitely took like some of the way he sings and, you know, just a lot of stuff from Usher. So, but it doesn't take much though, I guess.
Yeah, true. I see you bring up Usher and like, you know what I'm saying, a bunch of other dope artists, and I always wonder from them, like, and also, well, I mean, I'm asking you too, it's like, at what point did you realize that you had it? Like, what point did you say like, hey, like, when I see somebody like Usher or Chris Brown or you know, Sam Cooke or like whoever, it's like, yo, I can stand on that stage and do what they doing. Like, There's nothing that really separates them from me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, not saying I'm better than them, but but I'm good too. What made you say that? I'm like, I'm damn good.
Okay, I'm trying to like pinpoint like an exact moment to give like a good story about it. Cause I feel like there were like, you know, a few moments where maybe there was one that started it, and then like others that kind of reinforced it throughout, I guess, my career. I'll say so. One probably was. So after graduating high school, I went to a small college in Iowa, and I actually went to run track. So I was like heavy into sports in high school, and I wasn't really into music. That's the whole thing. Like I kind of started transitioning towards the end, and so by the time I got to this college, you know what I'm saying, in the middle of nowhere in Iowa, like Mount Pleasant or something, I started to realize like I'm not really into this athletic stuff no more. Like I'm really into this music. So like I started to really go heavy into music, especially since the fact that there's literally nothing else to do in this small town. So like I'm just always like I joined the joined choir and all that.
Oh yeah.
Took piano lessons and vocal lessons.
Okay.
And it didn't last. It only lasted a semester, but like, cause you know how it is.
Yeah.
I was up out of there. But that semester, I started to notice how things would start to gravitate towards me, like how I would walk right into the into the choir rehearsal or whatever, and by the time rehearsal's over, I got 2 solos already. Like, they gave me the solo, and then I guess that point came when I performed my first solo at a performance, and I was like, yo, I did that, you know what I'm saying? Like I never had done nothing like that before. Like I never really sung in front of a lot of people before, and even when I did, like I never really like put thought or effort or like passion into it. You know what I'm saying? Like so that day when I guess they call them recitals or it was just like a performance
recital kind of thing,
and they had given me the solo, and I did it, and like I got a standing ovation, and like people walking up to me like, yo, that's crazy, like I thought you were a track runner, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, nah, I guess not, you know. So like
not no more.
And I feel like ever since then, like I said, there have been more moments that kind of like reinforced that I got this, I can do this. But like that was definitely one of the first. One of the first. I don't know if it was the first, but that was a good one, I think.
Yeah, I hear a lot of times with like a performance, especially like comedians and like rappers and stuff like that. It's kind of like with their first time, that first time they realized they had it, every moment after that, it's like still chasing that high from that first, you know what I'm saying, performance. It's like, if I can feel like that again, then we good. Like, or if I can feel a little bit of that and more of that, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's interesting because it doesn't always feel like that. You're right.
Yeah. Because
like
especially being free and just like, having that bit of nervousness, but knowing that my life ain't on the line. If I mess up or I sit like, I'm cool. I'm just starting. Like, you know what I'm saying? I got a long time to go, a long way to go. So your last album, Mood AF. Mood AF.
Yeah.
Oh, Mood as finna. Straight up, yo, it was I'd say that was a straight up classic.
Man, thank you.
Especially for what we were doing at the time, like and even for me to be a part of that, it's like crazy, like
thanks.
like but
Thanks.
What year did that drop? 2016, 17?
18.
18?
Yeah, it was 2 years in the making though.
It was 2 years because it like lived. Yeah, it kind of lived. It's still alive. He was still just, like some bump the songs, but had just such a vibe, such a mood to it.
Right.
What was the experience like making it?
That was definitely like one of the most memorable experiences, couple of years of my life for sure. Like all of it coming to fruition. Like the me learning how to produce music, me learning how to engineer music, and me learning how to compose, me putting it together, me getting the other musicians on it, you included, you know what I'm saying? Like me almost actually living the music,
right,
and bringing my life to the music. I guess that's what I'm saying. Like that album definitely, like that album was the life that I was living for those couple of years from 16 to 2018 when it finally came out. Like me just describing like what was going on in my life, like how the moods changed, how it was almost like a trip. You know what I'm saying? Like, to be honest, like it was like a psychedelic trip of moods. And all coming together into a project. I'm really proud of it. I'm proud. I'm so happy that you was a part of it, to be honest. Like,
definitely
actually, it wouldn't have worked without you, to be honest. Let's be honest, like, it wouldn't work.
Yeah, I couldn't imagine, even like during those times and during those days, like something was happening around the area to where it was just like stuff just being created. We didn't know what was going on. We was just doing exactly what we're doing now, like, you know, but just the alignment of that time and what got created then.
Yes.
It's like, come on now. Like,
there was definitely like a vibe that lingered. It was just lingering, like I said, and it lasted for a while, and we didn't know. It was almost like we didn't know when it was gonna end, but we were just like, until it's over, we
still riding away. We're gonna be out here at these shows,
riding this vibe. And that vibe lasts. And I mean, it still has this, like, you know, it still comes and it comes and goes. You know what I'm saying? Still to this day, but like those vibes were definitely like epic, like legendary vibes from back then, man. I'll never forget.
So I mean, like, really, that was your, like, you know, first official Lakes the Voice.
Yes, my debut.
A debut, you know what I'm saying, project, which, like, you know, it really like solidified a lot of stuff within your sound and what it means. Like, if you hear Lakes the Voice out in the streets, like, you know what I'm saying, that kind of put the first stamp on it to be like, this is what I imagine, this is what I'm hearing, this is what's going on.
Yeah.
Like, how was the reception of that? Like,
well,
from others,
Well, it went better than I thought, to be honest. Like, a lot better. Like, people really, really like it. People really appreciate it. People really sat with it, lived with it. I've had so many, I guess, fans and new fans come from it, and so many fans who literally would tell me, like, yo, man, like, I can literally play this album straight through. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
it's those straight through joint.
So like that type of feedback is like, it's addictive, actually. Like, it's inspirational. Like, it makes me want to do it again. Like, it makes me want to try to see how can I exceed that, you know what I'm saying?
Right, true.
Exceed that.
So with that, like, I mean, because that was 2018 when you dropped it.
Yeah.
It's 2020? Oh no! And you know, I can't say nothing because we basically in the same boat. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's how you know we brothers for real, because our work ethic, like, still gets aligned at the same time, because just because we haven't dropped anything don't mean that we ain't got the new stuff in the back of the truck. Absolutely. We got stacked and racked and stacked, you know. So you do say that, like, how does that that feeling of that addictive feeling correlate to your new stuff that you're working on right now? Because I know you're working on a lot of stuff.
Absolutely, definitely working on stuff. Definitely planning to release stuff soon.
Right.
So, but yeah, how does that relate? I guess, I mean, if I'm being, I mean, I feel like I've been being honest this whole time. I've been saying
so.
it for a while. I keep saying that, but like for a while it was actually the opposite of. I mean, it was addictive, but like it actually took a toll on me for a while because it was kind of like, okay, people really love this, and now I'm kind of nervous. Like, can I do it again? Like, I'm kind of like not. Kind of like lost a little bit of confidence if I can say that. Like, I didn't know if I could do it again. So for a while I was really like being way too hard on myself, and that's nothing new for anybody who knows me. I'm my worst critic, like times 10. Like I will literally won't even send you a song because I think it's whack, and you like,
nah, that boy
like, so like I was definitely sitting on stuff and like archiving things for a while, and I'm not really sure what sparked it back up. I mean, maybe, to be honest, when these in this field, in this music industry or business or career, a lot of times it just takes like one song, one
true.
vibe, one bop.
And just switch the whole game
and
up.
everything changes again. So I think I'm not sure exactly what song it was, but I feel like I started to I feel like I just made a good song, like a really good song one day, and like I was like, oh, okay, I shouldn't be worried. Like I do this. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I can do this whenever. So like I said, I'm not really exactly sure when or where or what and how that happened, but that's kind of how. It's kind of like a seesaw. Like sometimes I get discouraged, and then boom, I make a good song. It's like, I got this. I forgot who I was. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's kind of how it is.
Yeah. So I mean, what's up with the new stuff then? When is the new stuff coming? what's happening?
So I definitely got I got new stuff coming. It's way overdue. I apologize to everybody for that, but you know,
remember 2018.
Things happen, man. So I mean, I did drop a single last spring, I think.
Yeah, Chicago Turnaround. Yeah.
And we actually got the video for that coming out.
Okay.
This month.
Nice,
so be looking for that. The video for that will be out this month, and then I'll be releasing another single. The joint that you heard it.
Yeah.
I ain't gotta say too much about it, but you heard that joint. Yeah. I'll be dropping that single, and the video will probably be shortly after that, and then I have an EP. I have quite a few EPs ready to go. Just kind of strategically trying to drop them, but the first one will definitely be out in the spring.
Okay.
Before the summer.
Y'all heard it here. The spring.
Yeah.
The spring. Don't let it get too hot outside. It
will still be raining outside.
All right.
When Lex the Voice drops again. So that's what I'll say.
Yes, sir. What's the vibe or the summary of like your like new music or motivation that's going into the music? Like, is it kind of similar to the old stuff? Is it kind of going with like a new like fresh set of mind, or like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't
know. It's similar to the old stuff in the way that it's my life personified. So like it's real to me. It's not like a caricature. It's not like a story or nothing. Like there are stories in it, but like these are like. It's just like my real life that I put into music, and it's definitely, I feel like my music will always be like that. You know, you can say never, but like it'll definitely be the same in that way. It's definitely different to a certain extent in just how it sounds. Okay. So it's not gonna sound exactly the same. I mean, I'm sure there'll be songs that sound similar to songs before, but like I'm trying to do just something different as far as like sonically and the way it sounds. So it'll be different. Now what I want people to get it from it is I don't know, I just jumped to that and didn't have an answer. Because I don't even know I don't really exactly know what I would want people to get from it. I guess just to be, I just want them to get to know me. I guess more.
Experience it.
Yeah, experience. Give them a window, an open door, a view to like what's been going on in my life. It's been 3 years. You know what I'm saying?
True.
So like, what's been going on with me? Well, I'll tell you. There's a few songs to let you know. I guess that's what I want people to get out of it.
True. I mean, hey, I definitely am definitely way more than a fan. I listen to your music like it's like the Bible sometimes. Like I just listening to it, it's like, yo, this is on point. Even like the demos, I have like demos from 2-3 years ago. You can sit checking the email. Let me listen to this bad boy again just to. Man, yeah. So
some of them demos is epic.
That's what I'm saying. The demos. Yeah. And even shoot. Let's say that, but we got some stuff that's
right. I was wondering if you was going, fill them in on that. I was gonna leave that up to you.
Yo, we got some stuff we working on.
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
Yeah. Definitely look out for that because that's on a whole nother level too. So yeah, man.
Yes, sir.
Well, I mean, y'all heard it here first. Lake's the voice. Man, look this man up on all your streaming platforms and your website. You got a website.
Absolutely. So, lakesthevoice.com is the website. Mm-hmm. There you can find my my music. Obviously, you can find like videos, like what's new going on. Like you can keep up to with what I got going on, like upcoming shows, upcoming events, whatever. You can find my merch on there. I actually got Lake's the Voice merch. You can see it on the head.
Oh, that's fresh. Yeah, I did peep that. Like, okay,
yeah, absolutely. We got the hats. We got the hoodies. We got the shirts.
Yeah.
And more merch coming for the spring, so be looking out for that. And also, you can find my my rates and my services, what I can offer, what I can do, and the rates. So if you're looking for like mixing and mastering, composition, if you need somebody to play guitar at your show, whatever you need, whatever you want me to do a feature, you can find all that at lakesthevoice.com. You can find me at Lakes the Voice anywhere, Instagram, Twitter, what's the new one? Clubhouse. Yeah, I'm on there too, but you probably shouldn't look for me on there. I won't be on there.
You been in the club, man? I sure was in the club today, boy. Like the club be cracking.
Facts.
Yeah. Sure.
At Lakes the Voice everywhere, man. Be looking out.
Yeah, and that's Soul Shed TV, Soul Shed on Instagram. Soul Shed, we got the jam sessions going on. Y'all know what's up. We got karaoke stuff going on. Y'all already know what's up. Also, we got the Soul Shed podcast. Y'all already know what's up. Shout out to Marco, Dre, Matthew. What's up? We in here. Yeah, yo. Good speaking with you, brother. And
Yes, sir.
we out.
God bless.
Peace.